Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Madals, and here today I've got game 2 of a best of 3. It's from the TvZ UK Masters, and it is between two extraordinarily good players. So let me go straight ahead and introduce them. In the top right position as the red Zerg from Team Liquid, it's the little one, TLO. And his opponent down in the lower left, the blue Terran player from Team Western Wolves, Sting. So, as I said, Game 2, the current score, if you don't want spoilers, pause this and find Game 1. It'll be on my channel. It is currently 1-0 up to TLO. So, that is good news for him. Sting is not going to be too happy with that, though. It is a best of 3, so he's got to win this game if he wants to force an ace match. TLO, will he go for something risky? What is he planning? Well, the drone scout coming out very, very early on. TLO, what are you doing with this drone scout? So few Zerg players do that, but Sting, he's one of those players who's not afraid to try a variety of tactics, a load of different strategies. TLO, though, he's also got some funky things up his sleeve, so we'll wait to see what he's got in store for Sting in, well, the very near future. Of course, remember everyone, like this video, leave a cool comment, and please do subscribe, because that is awesome. And I've been seeing loads more subscribers, and I get daily videos out, so you don't want to miss anything, because it's really quite cool. So, yeah, here we go, the drone coming in. We have got the SCV getting a little bit of harassment on it. Second SCV getting pulled, because you don't really want to have to delay building the barracks. Gas also coming down very early on. TLO needs to spot this gas. TLO, go and look at the gas. That's why you scout. Thank you. Good TLO, well done. You see that gas? That is exactly what you were looking for, or looking to not see. The hatchery coming down, because even if you see the gas, you don't have to respond to that. Reapers, very, very common. I'm expecting Reapers out of this barracks, and the reason for that is because, as some of you should know, anyone who's played the game would be aware, the Reapers can jump up cliffs. This is a cliff. This is TLO's edge of his base. As you are aware, there is quite a lot of cliff here, which can be utilised by said Reapers, and indeed one is going to be on its way out. So Reapers are a very, very effective strategy on this map. Against Zerg, you can just poke in, you can do some harassment with combat drugs, pull out if things don't really go your way, and that is ultimately what Sting is going to be looking to do. Once Queens get out, it is a little bit more difficult to keep harassing, and after the damage nerf, they're just very quick but don't hit too hard, so you have to do very intense micro if you want to deal with lots of damage. But this drone has been trapped inside Sting's base, just kind of chilling around, being like, hey guys, just giving you a high five with my massive claws, which will probably hurt you, but high five, good work, keep mining those minerals. Reaper's like, hey, let's go over here. Meanwhile, drone, just happily running around a bit more. Drone gonna build an extractor, because this is, some people think this is for scouting, that's not what it's for. This is to limit the choices of Sting. If TLO is building an extractor here, TLO is very confident that a second gas is not going to be taken, and therefore you can limit what your opponent could be doing, and really quite force some things. So in comes this Reaper now, but TLO, wow, just nearly getting us around with drones there. That was a bit boss mode. A drone is getting pulled back. You don't want to lose anything to Reapers ideally, but this Reaper is very determined, and TLO having to pull a lot of drones to try and deal with it, so not too much fun, I must say. There's also a bunker down now, and this is incredibly frustrating, because suddenly this natural base is going to be in a lot of problems. It's also in a great position to put this bunker. A lot of surface area covered off by the gas and the mineral patches, but as we see, a Queen is now out. A couple of Zerglings are going for a counter-attack, forcing the single Reaper to come back and try and defend this. We only have one Reaper out. Sting, oh no, there's a second one. The second one coming in now to the bunker, going to try and take out that Queen. But yeah, as I said, the Reaper, the second Reaper, is now doing a good job of trying to pick off these Lings, delaying this natural base though, because the Lings are going to try and kill the SCV. The SCV should get away safe. We can see so much clicking coming up there by Sting microing it, but now this bunker is delaying mining for TLO. So this is a real harassment early game from both players. They're both just like, you know what, I'm going to stop you having any fun. SCV's desperately trying to take out that extractor. Sting wants that second gas very quickly, and the bunker will get salvaged. That's always good news, because you get those 75 minerals back. A third command center coming down, because Sting's like, hey, guess what, if you're delaying that one, I'm just going to make more. He's also got the factory reactor opening that we saw in game 1 as well. So all in all, just being very harassment heavy. Meanwhile, these Reapers are still being a pain. Sting managing to have killed 4 drones so far, and that is no light achievement, especially in Wings of Liberty. Also, a lot of Lings have gone down just by the kill count there, so this is good work out of the Western Wolves player. He's also potentially going to get a Queen here, and if he gets a Queen, that would be pretty spectacular. We've also got Zerglings coming out, just trying to make sure that this doesn't go down, but the Queen does get sniped off. That is incredibly good for Sting, and incredibly frustrating frustrating for TLO, because suddenly you can only inject off of one hatchery now. And if you can only inject off of one hatch, you've got 4 less lava every 40 seconds. That's really, really annoying, because that just hurts your production quite badly, especially when you're having to bomb so many Zerglings, just trying to deal with some pesky Reapers that won't just go away. But yes, the Baneling Nest coming out, the Reapers still having a whale of a time around here, just doing as much damage as they can, trying to pick off any lings that they can happily spot, just pulling back if things don't really go to plan, healing up with their combat drugs. And I'll tell you what, if there was one thing I'd much rather in real life have combat drugs as opposed to stim. Because just think how useful would that be. That'd be pretty good. Just like, oh, I'm nearly dead. Guess I'll just inject myself with some combat drugs and be A-okay in 10 seconds. So, yep, here we go. We've got Banelings morphing. TLO coming in for a bit more aggression. Sting, can he hold it? Well, he's got a tank up on the high ground. Sees the Banelings now, and that is a good little spot for him. And the tank is going to be, oh, so helpful in dealing with Banelings as long as he focuses them down. Doing nice damage there, taking out so many. Sting's got great micro potential as well. His APM of both of these players are up pretty high, but Sting's average APM is about 302 at the moment, so that is pretty ridiculous. And well, in come those Zerglings, in come the Banelings, the Marines pulling back as best they can. The dude gets surrounded, the Banelings waddling up, they were like, hug me, and the supply depots do indeed give them a hug, but they do not go down. So TLO, GG's out there, knowing that he's not going to be able to win this game, and well, that was game number 2, and that means we get an ace match. So like the video, leave a cool comment, subscribe, then flick over to game 3. I'll see you there in a second.